Yeah, man. Obviously, them man there in the building. Hashtag DMD podcast. Myself smokes.
Myself big Rome.
Alright, cool. I know you ain't been there for 3 weeks, but fucking hell, bro. Get with the cue, bro.
What?
But say your name, but I'm not introducing you. Introduce
How?
your damn
Why
self,
not? I'm an
fam.
original. You're supposed to say he's back or something. Yeah,
No,
man.
like you
That
said-
line, bro.
Man said he wanted to.
Yeah, drum roll.
You would have got that 3 weeks ago, fam.
I
missed it.
know. That was a jab as well. I'm watching you.
Yeah. I'm on both of you now, you know.
Yeah, people.
Definitely
Marlon,
on
I'm
no
back.
one, but yeah, go on.
Is it Marlon's back,
I'm back.
Giving the little intro there still, but obviously, hashtag DMD podcast, dmdlive.co.uk for anybody who wants to send in questions, topics, dilemmas, all of that. Twitter, DMD podcast, Instagram, DMD podcast, YouTube, DMD TV, all of that. Hashtag boom, holla. You get me? We're in the building, and today we got a special guest with us. Lovely guest. Now we're just gonna introduce yourself as well. I'm not
I was about to say I
introducing
might
you,
introduce them
Yeah,
myself.
you introduce yourself when you come round.
Bianca, aka Bianca Maria from a TV show called Take Me Out.
Oh, are we going in there right away? Because
I know he's gonna ask me about it. So
you know what? I wasn't even gonna say
Put it
that's
out
what
there.
you was from, you know. Because obviously I know you do other
Bianca
stuff.
Maria Italiana thing on Instagram.
But
Is that better?
put out the Instagram
Someone
and
needs to
plug
add
yourself
me on
quickly.
Throw a little
Instagram.
plug up in
Have
there.
you got one?
Yeah.
No, but-
You're a bit old for that.
No, Rome's trying to send digs. But yes,
Leave him,
Bianca.
man. I'll soon start on him. Don't worry.
Don't worry
Let me
about
just
that.
get this drink.
But yeah, man. Obviously, time is limited now. Like, because you know these lot come late and all of that.
The traffic's
Everyone come
mad.
late. No, the
Obviously-
traffic was mad still. I allow
The
you.
stadium open up, innit?
Yeah.
I didn't
So
know
you
this
know how
was
it
going
goes,
back
innit?
on.
It's mad.
So Tottenham was a mad thing. But yeah, obviously you're from Take Me Out.
Yeah,
Like-
I am.
Can you tell me a bit about Take Me Out? Because I was thinking about going on there myself, you know.
Oh
What?
really?
Yeah.
Why not? You should do
I
it.
didn't tell you that.
You're gonna go on there.
I was thinking about it.
Right.
Oh yeah, go on there.
But can you like brief me?
So
before
what
I-
would you like to know? Like how it
Everything.
works?
Yeah.
Okay, so Take Me Out, we stay in a hotel for I was there for 2 weeks. I kind of left exactly when I wanted to leave. But you basically film every day. See, I thought I was going to film every week, but it's every day the episode you stay in a hotel and you film it. The shortest day of filming is 12 hours.
Okay.
So basically you're staying in a hotel and you go into doing the filming, like you have a rehearsal, but you don't get to meet Paddy in the rehearsal.
Okay.
And you don't you don't really see the live studio audience and stuff. For the guys it's going to be a bit different because all the girls stay together in the hotel.
Yeah.
And we check in and out of the hotel every day, and we trust me, there's no lift and the suitcase is really heavy because they tell you to overpack. You bring all your clothes and basically they tell you what you're wearing every day. They do your hair and makeup. They put you in there for hours. No, I did not do my hair and makeup. Just for the record, everybody that keeps asking me.
So on that note, yeah, they tell you to bring whatever you want,
Yeah.
and they pick what they want you to wear.
The way.
Yeah, and if they
that-
don't like it, they will give you something to wear.
Is it?
And believe me, there was a lot of tears backstage. Yeah.
So a lot of
You're
them.
basically a puppet then.
Basically.
This is TV, babe. This is how I think it works. But I thought I was just going to go in there, and I understood why a lot of girls were upset, because some of them were really upset because they didn't want to wear certain things, which I totally got, because imagine you're going on TV, like 3 million people are watching.
What kind
Do you
of
know
clothes?
what I mean?
What, too revealing or too...
Well, one girl that I know, she got given a dress and she didn't like the dress. It weren't her style, and she kept feeling like her boobs were popping out a little bit. So she didn't really want to wear that, but they told her that's what they wanted her to wear.
So
because
don't they
didn't
have
like
tape for those things, like with your breast tape?
Man said
tape?
breast
Yeah.
tape.
Can't deal with this guy.
Man said breast tape.
Yeah,
got
but
that.
I don't know, like, cause it was kind of a boob tube top and it was a little thing. But
So-
yeah, she didn't like it. And also, like, when you wear your certain stuff,
Yeah.
you can't wear like stripes, you can't wear polka dots, you can't wear pattern stuff
Mm-hmm.
because
Oh.
it makes the camera go funny. And they don't want you
Okay.
to wear black, they want you to wear bright colours because it stands out on TV and all this stuff. So you have to wear like certain things that they want you to wear, and then when you bring your stuff, if they don't like it, they will tell you what to wear. But each day they tell you when you're wearing it, what you're wearing. They have wardrobe, and they say, oh, today you're gonna wear this, and this day you're gonna wear that.
So you can't even
Yeah.
style yourself and say, yo, like the
Yeah.
man that
Are you even
wait,
allowed to breathe?
Like,
Yeah,
yo,
no.
the man
Controlling
the man could be
everything.
coming down of your dreams, you know, and they've chosen how you have to look. So
And then
if
he's
you don't
gonna
get
think,
picked,
like-
yeah, like it's their fault why you don't get picked.
Exactly. I
So-
know. I
so-
thought I was going on the undateables for a minute. I was like, shit. I'm gonna
So wait, let me ask you a question. What made you want to go on there in the first place?
Exactly. I was getting to that.
No, we don't
I'm
get to
okay
it, but
with
we
it.
need to get
yeah,
to it.
no,
Yeah, for real.
because well, to be honest, I wouldn't mind going to Fernando's. I thought, oh, you're going to the Isle of Fernando's. I wouldn't mind. I'm going on holiday. Yeah, 2
Wait,
days.
just on that note, where is Fernando's? Because I need to know.
Tenerife.
All right, cool.
Yeah,
I
and I
said
was
that.
like, I'm going on holiday. Oh my days, I'm going on holiday. I've got a week. Yeah, it's 2 days. Just to let you know.
What, 2
And
days?
One day
What's the 2
is
days?
sitting at the Fernando's trip, and one day is like we get to chill like the first day, but the second day is like literally filming all day. I don't even get to talk to this guy until I'm out in Fernando's. It was
Swear
the most
down.
awkward thing I ever had to do in my whole life. Yeah.
So wait, the first time that you actually meet the guy is when you get out. So
like we come out, so we come.
you
he
buck up
picks
each other.
me.
Yeah, he
we
picks
walk
you.
up the stairs. He was walking fast. I was like, oh, you need to slow down because I was like, this dress is so tight and long. I'm
Was
gonna
he
fall
shy
down
or
Oh, did you
not?
get picked?
Oh,
Man
don't
said
sound so surprised.
no, Rome.
No.
Because I've asked her.
actually-
No, you're a
brief
sick
me,
guy, you
Yeah,
know.
So
yeah,
I'm
'cause-
thinking
yeah,
that
'cause-
she's telling us
Oh
how
my
it
God.
is, not that you
Yeah, I
actually
didn't know you got picked.
So
Yeah,
now
no,
that
No,
I
we,
know,
no, wait, we was getting there, fam. We have to build up
Okay.
to
no,
it,
but
bro.
Smokes, my
What's you
initial
lot's
question
rush,
was,
cuz?
which she was answering or answered,
Yeah.
brief me on how it all works.
Yeah,
so
so
when
I'm
she's
just-
Yeah, but you
explaining,
wanted to explain the whole, like, we have to
no,
ask
but I
questions
didn't know.
into it.
Yeah, but I
Yeah,
didn't
ask
know that
questions,
she
ask
at that
questions.
point. I didn't know she actually got picked. Now I know.
Cool, what's
And
his,
he's
what was
so
his name?
shocked
Man, like,
about it.
No, I'm not even.
what was his name?
Boy.
Man, like Roscoe. What's his
so
name?
funny.
That you got picked by? Was it Roscoe?
No,
what's his name?
But there was a guy called Roscoe on the
Yeah.
show. Oh, you watched it? Oh,
No, I didn't watch
God.
it. But
He's a
man,
fan still.
yeah, I'm a fan. I like Take Me Out
Roscoe
still.
went through a few difficulties
Yeah.
as well.
Oh.
But anyway,
In
forget.
terms
We'll
of what?
talk about Roscoe in a
We'll
bit.
get to that.
We'll talk about
Okay.
Roscoe in a bit. Yeah.
I went on a date with a guy called Ty Heckleman. He's from Birmingham.
Shout out
He's got
Heckle,
a
man.
Birmingham.
Heckle who?
Shout out Heckleman.
That sounds
yeah.
like Lickle Man.
No.
No, Heckleman. He heckles people and stuff, but he makes his own hats. He's actually got his own hat brand. He's a really nice guy, actually.
What do you
I'm
mean
glad
he
I went on
heckles
a.
people.
That's like jokes kind of thing.
Oh,
You know, like
Also, he made you laugh on the
banter
date.
type of thing.
because I know heckle as something else.
Oh,
Go on.
Go
With
on.
the
I'd like
teeth.
to.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that okay.
Oh.
He's yardy.
But yeah, he calls himself Heckleman. But he's from Birmingham. He's a really nice guy. But to be fair, like I live in London. He lives in Birmingham.
It
That's
wasn't gonna
kind of
work. Yeah.
And that's why
far.
it didn't
I
work.
mean, he was like, "Oh, we can travel," but I was like, "No, that's a distance, man. I don't
distance,
know.
no.
I find it hard dating with someone from the other side of London. Like I dated someone in South London. And I thought this is long. I have to get on to
Okay,
the
you-
tube.
No, you want it up
And I
close
live in
and
East.
personal, innit? It seems like not too far.
Yeah, well, it would be nice, but in my area, yeah. It's a long story, but yeah, no. So what else did you?
All right. So when you first met, you first met him. Like, so you two got boom. He's walking fast. That's where he was at. He's walking
Yeah, no,
fast.
yeah.
Man's
So we
moving
walked
like
up the
30 and
stairs.
them
I
man
think
there.
he clocked that. I was like, oh my God, you need to slow down because I am gonna fall down in this dress and shoes.
Yeah.
So then we got to the top, and then we just wave at the people, and then when we walk off, they kind of like push us together. We take a picture. Then they separate us. I was bawling out my eyes because I thought, oh shit, like my journey's over. It was really emotional. And then I was saying bye to the hairstylist and the makeup artist, and then they rushed me in the room to do an interview, and the guy was like, do you remember his name? And I was like, no, I don't remember nothing. Like this shit is going, I can't process nothing right now. I was like, you need to like, whoa. I wasn't allowed to go back to my dressing room. They rushed me in the room. They wanted me to do like this interview, and I was like, oh my days, this is
So
like,
it's bare
a
politics
lot,
behind
it's a
the
lot.
scenes.
Yeah, and
once
I
you
didn't
get
get to
picked.
speak to him. And literally, when I got out there, when I got out to Fernando's, I couldn't. We weren't allowed to speak until we were on camera, and I was like, this is so awkward. I thought
Yes,
this
and
was
how
the
good-
most
yeah,
awkward
'cause
thing
you
I've
can't-
ever done.
Real then.
You can't really get to know the person. Like
Yeah,
if
that's
if it's only when the
Because-
cameras are rolling, you can't really get to know the person
because
properly.
I think they wanted. I think what it was, they wanted to it to be natural, like on they don't want us to talk beforehand. Like they wanted us to, like chat on the camera, so it's all flowing
Authentic,
on the camera.
yeah. Well, not
kind of
authentic,
thing,
but
you know?
they get all the
Kinda like what
stuff.
you did not come in here and
No, but
yeah,
we was
that's
chatting
it.
before this, and then but you was giving off way too much info. I was like, whoa,
Yeah, like, whoa,
like,
bitch,
waiting till the
what
cameras rolling, you know. But now I
Yeah,
get
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Still,
So that's what they do. So like
So
we
how
went
was
on
the
sleep,
date?
but it was really awkward. Yeah, it was nice. It was. I'm glad they gave me a relaxing day. I went on a boat trip, and I thought that's good for me because that whole experience is really tiring.
but
like,
the trip was
really.
nice.
It was nice, yeah, but
And
it's
did you
tiring.
lot connect?
Yeah, I thought he was a really nice guy. When I was out there, I was like, yeah, he's really nice. Like, he was a nice... Why are you laughing? He's like, really nice guy, yeah. No, do you know what? He was... I'm glad that I got to share that experience with someone that's nice, because I think more, imagine sharing this experience with someone that isn't nice. Like, it's a lot. Like, it is actually
Yeah, that would
a
be
lot,
mad.
like, mentally as well.
So
you
the
know?
people
You have
that
to take a
don't
lot.
connect when they go in there and there's no likey, that must be a
Yeah,
like
I know.
they've
That's what
done
I'm
all of
thinking.
that, and then they're looking at the man like, I don't even want to be here with you right now.
But the thing is, with Take Me Out, like, they tell you have to play the game. So sometimes you have to leave on your light, even if you don't like the person.
Oh, is it?
Because,
They
yeah,
told you
because,
to do that.
yeah, because basically what they say is the man of your dreams.
What kind of game show is
Yeah,
this?
what kind-
No,
I
but the
thought-
thing is,
Too,
what they're
like,
saying is the man of
controlled.
your dreams is not going to come, is 9 times out of 10, they probably won't come down your lift on the show. So, if
Oh, they
so
tell you that?
yeah, they're like, so, because
Yeah,
you
that's
might be
rude.
like, oh,
Don't get your
I'm
hopes up.
Yeah, don't get
expecting,
your hopes up.
I know, but they're like, there's only a certain amount of guys, so I might be expecting, I don't know, Harvey from So Solid Crew, and Harvey from So Solid Crew ain't coming down that lift. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
so
Harvey
it's like,
from So Solid
or
Crew might watch
Romeo,
this now and
or
see you
Anthony.
and be like, boom, you get me.
oh,
Actually,
man.
now he's got a gal in that, innit? But
Oh, well,
I
there
don't
you
know.
go. Or Romeo. I like Romeo as well. I think
Rome's
Rome's
or
Oh, girl, I
Romeo?
love So Solid Crew. I'm a groupie. Yeah, no.
Yo, what?
A group.
Is it
I know, I
groupie?
feel like a right groupie right now.
No,
Why?
why, man? That's
No,
yeah,
I
that's
do.
your
I
crush.
like So Solid. I'm old school. But yeah.
So you know, alright, cool. So I don't know, like this couldn't be a question for you. 'Cause if I come down the lift in it and like that first
Oh,
question
shit.
and boom, boom, boom,
If
and like
I
yo,
come down
like, if I
that
come,
lift,
big
I
man,
don't like
my
nothing,
life.
Hold on.
send me back up in that
Man,
lift.
this guy's sick, man. If I come down and I say my name's boom, boom, boom from boom, 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 and I hear boom, rrrr, like big
Yeah,
man,
that bash up man's
whole
whole ego. You see
yeah.
that?
ego's gone. You know, I need to see at least 29 likes. Oh, one
Well,
can
how
go.
many people?
There's
30
30.
girls.
There's
30.
30 girls.
So there
Yeah,
needs
I
to
need
be.
at least
Yeah, I need
20
29. Nah, 29.
likes on.
29 likes.
I
need to
can't
go.
lie,
Get
I
me.
think it does knock their confidence.
Of course,
And
that's
to
gonna
be
knock your
honest,
confidence.
I can't lie, like I felt sorry for some guys that came down, and everyone's, and I thought, oh man, but he's just not like
Have
my
you-
type. I
No,
don't
you know
know
what?
what?
Do you know-
I'll probably lie about where I'm from.
Do you know what I was
You
watching
can't.
yesterday? Yeah, I was
You
watching.
can't.
Why?
Because Paddy says it.
Hey, but
You
Paddy.
stay- have you never watched the show?
No, I would have
You
said,
need to
yeah,
watch
I'm
listen,
from
you
Chelsea.
see-
You
You see Paddy. You see Paddy's funny. But you see, like, I was watching, obviously I was trying to do a little research, so I was catching up on some episode, not catching up on episode, but I was just watching some stuff. And there was one guy that come down, and obviously this was the guy that was with Jodie Marshall or whatever. And all of them turned off most of them turned off the lights. And then in the last round, he gets a date, innit? Now, I didn't know this part of the show. Only yesterday. I don't really watch the show like that. But then, now he's got the date, and one of the girls turned off like their lights or whatever. And he was like, yeah, I was going to pick you as well. Boom, boom, boom. So now the rest of the girls with the lights on are looking like, rah.
Yeah,
Like,
you can't even.
So
say
now,
that
but they
because
can't turn
of
off their
that.
lights,
Yeah,
innit?
because
Like their
it's
lights
that
have
far
to,
in the
because
game,
they're
yeah.
that far. It's his round. He's in his back.
yeah.
But he kept killing his hand every second. He was saying something worse.
mad, innit?
And then the last bit where you know when he asked the question, he's like, boom. If I was to go to Fernando's, if I was to take one person to Fernando's, I would take a meerkat. Like, what would you lot take? So then Paddy looked at him like, rah, like you digging your grave, mum. Like you already told them that you don't want them. Now you're talking about you're taking a meerkat to Fernando, not them. Do you know how rude that is? No, but it was funny. Still, I get it. The entertainment purpose of it is funny, innit? But obviously,
Yeah.
you girls must go through a mad thing, especially like maybe. All right, I don't know because I haven't seen all of the shows. But let's say you're in the final. Let's say 5 girls or whatever. It's his choice, and he's running around turning off lights and all of that. Did that happen to you?
Yeah, someone.
All right, so
turned
when
it
he
out
turns
to me,
off your
it's
light
like,
and you're
oh,
there,
God.
how does that make you feel like? Does it?
At first I was like, oh no, it's just a show, it's fun. And to be honest, when I went on the show, like I almost went on the first date, the first guy that came down the lift, and I was like, oh hell no, I only just got here. Like I want to be on the show for a bit longer. Do you know what I mean? Like I didn't come here to leave straight away. So I was like, I went exactly when I wanted to go, but after a few like days of standing there, I was a little bit like,
Right.
okay,
on?
what's wrong with me?
So would you go
Am
on?
I gonna be on the Undateables? I actually started to think, am I gonna be on the Undateables or something?
What is that? Is that
That'd
like the
be
next program to
show.
go to after? Take
Well,
Me Out
I've
or
started
something?
feeling like that for me. I was like, damn, I need to be on.
Undateables.
You don't actually go on there, but I thought I would be on there
Okay.
because I thought, shit, I'm actually
Would you go on
undateable.
any other show like that?
What dating show?
Yeah.
At first,
Would you go on The Bachelor?
I never heard of
What's that? What's the Bachelor?
What's The
Explain to
Bachelor?
the people then. Oh,
What
that's
do
your
you-
camera. Stop hiding from the camera, fam.
If I'm speaking to her, you don't want me to look at her.
Yeah,
fam.
but now you're talking to the people, so let them know what the
The Bachelor is basically a single man that gets a choice of, I think it's 10 or 12 women. Basically, they get about 5-10 minutes to sit down with him, talk to him, get to know him on a personal level. But the women, they're looking for love, innit? He's looking for love, so everyone wants to talk to him. So you might get one girl that's talking to him, and then another one might just come in and butt in, and it causes all conflict
I
and
think
blah,
I've
blah,
seen
blah.
that, you know. I think I've seen
No,
that.
I
I
haven't
think
seen
I've
that
heard
still.
of it
That's-
or seen an
It's
advert.
good, but it's
I think I
funny,
watched it.
but it's good because you learn a lot. Just to show you like how much women are actually looking for love and would do anything to get it.
Yeah, was you actually looking for love when you went on the show though, or just
if
a holiday to Fernando's?
If I'm honest,
you
I
looking
didn't. I didn't.
No, man need to answer it. Man need to know. 'Cause I know. I personally, I feel like a lot of people just go there for the holiday.
For the holiday.
Yeah, but the holiday's like 2 days, and you
Yeah,
only
but
get
yeah,
one
you
day
don't
to
realise
yourself,
that.
and you can't leave
Wait,
the hotel.
do they tell you that the holiday's only 2 days before you get there, or when
No,
your
like
thing's
when
booked?
I thought, oh yes, I'm going on holiday.
Yeah.
I got out there and it was like it's 2 days, and they rush you to the airport, and one day you
There's
get
bare
to
small
chill.
print that
In
people are reading.
Yeah, I guess so.
So hold on a minute.
I didn't go on there because I really wanted to date. No.
Okay, cool.
I went
Is
on
it?
there because I do like promotional modelling and ringer, and I do a lot of stuff.
gonna get into
And
that.
basically, I just thought that, maybe when I got the offer to go on there, like someone told me, I was at work and told me I should apply, and I was at work and I thought, should I just apply? And I was standing there doing it on the door because this
Yeah.
girl said she came from the interview, so I was like, okay, maybe I'll like fill out a form and apply. I didn't really think that I was gonna get actually on the show and then end up being right next to the lift and all of that. I didn't think that at all. And then she was like, "Oh, come to the interview. Are you free tomorrow?" And I said, "Yeah." And I went down in Tottenham Court Road, and
Yeah.
then they said, "Oh, it's looking good. They can't tell you where you're gonna be or how far you're going." And then I ended up getting on the show, and I was like, "Oh my god."
What's the process though?
You have to do like interview type. First you have to do the interview and you have to talk on the camera, like, and you have to be quite confident.
Yeah.
I think like you can't. There was one girl, I think she kept stuttering and stuff, and obviously she didn't get through, and I said to her, don't worry about it, because at least now you know what you're doing right or wrong, or you know what to expect. So if you want to go on there, you can always reapply. Like I thought, if I get on, I get on. If I don't, I don't. Like it was
What is
fun.
it like
The
selling
interview was
yourself?
fun.
Like you're giving them a profile of yourself.
Yeah, and I think they wanted you to be probably a little bit nuts, which I slightly am. So, so
Nuts in what way?
just like mad things that I don't know. Like they ask you, what kind of crazy thing? Like for example, they asked me, and I said, no, what's it? I said I put 13 sugars in my tea, and they were like, oh my god, 13 sugars. In my defense, they are sachets, yeah. Sachets.
13
Yeah, but not
sachets is a lot,
spoons.
though, you know.
Not
That's a
spoon, but
lot,
the
man.
sachets ain't a full spoon.
Boy,
Yeah,
like,
but
but
Have
what-
you poured
what do
the
you mean a full
sachet on
spoon?
the
That's a
spoon?
full
Like,
teaspoon.
I'm sorry, I poured the sachet on the spoon, yeah.
On a
and it is-
teaspoon? Or
Yeah,
the
and it-
tablespoon?
No, on a teaspoon. Maybe I've got extra big teaspoons, but I'm like, that is
13.
not a teaspoon.
13.
You do
13
realise you
though.
said 13.
Yeah, but I don't drink
Like
that
double
much tea.
figures.
And if you think about it,
I have
Coca-Cola
like
has
3
9
and people
sugars
say
in it.
that's a lot, like.
But I have 3 and people say that's a lot. So you
One
got
tip of
10
brown
more
sugar
than
and
me.
I'm
Cut down. I have cut down.
To what?
To
10?
9.
9?
Aye.
Jesus
No, but
Christ.
do you know what? I don't have that much tea, so sometimes I need it, like, because I work nights sometimes, so like I
You
need
might as
the
well just
energy
have the sachet
boost.
in your mouth.
Yeah, but if you think,
Might as well just drink
yeah,
the
but
sachet.
in my defense,
No, but it's true though.
No, it's
Sugar-
true. You might as well just drink the sachet. Forget the
call
tea.
it-
yeah, but
Sugar
I just like to say that. Do you know that Coca-Cola
It's a
has
sugar
9
bar,
sugars
you
in
know.
it, and Red Bull has a hell of a lot of sugars in it.
No,
You
you're
know it
right.
speeds up your heart, yeah.
100%, you're right.
And I
know.
don't drink
What do you
that.
think?
I don't drink that. So you know what? I don't drink
Are you
tea
trying to
often.
justify your sugar intake?
Yes, you tried to
right?
justify the
Yes,
sugar
I
intake
am.
still.
Yeah, but I
Fine.
don't exceed the tea limit. I don't have more than 1 tea a day. I don't even drink tea that much, to be honest. Only if I feel like I need some energy.
The only time that I drink tea really is if I want biscuits.
Oh yeah, I used to like dipping.
Yeah, I
the-
dip my
Especially
biscuits in my
chocolate
tea.
Oh,
biscuits.
Yeah.
yeah,
Sucky.
dipper.
No, it ain't no dipper.
You're a different.
This guy's like,
He's an idiot. You know? But no, I
Smokes
see
the
that.
dipper.
I see that. Obviously, you do the ring girl stuff as well, and we was actually
Yeah.
looking for a ring girl for the podcast. For anybody out there, obviously, this is our idea from a long time. So if you take it,
And you never
we know.
messaged me for this.
No, but I haven't
So
messaged.
what?
But I'm asking you right now because we need a ring girl to like at
So
the
what, to
beginning
say
of our
episode
podcast.
2?
Yeah, episode boom.
Oh my god.
You get me? We need all of that.
Hey.
And don't
We
worry,
say-
you can wear what you want.
Well, what's wrong with this?
Yeah. No,
How
you
much
can
time?
though.
Fernando.
Yeah, can we not like?
I'll be coming in jeans and a t-shirt, maybe
Yeah,
a
this
high
is-
neck
You
top.
can wear
but
what you
no,
want still.
No, but
we
you
ain't got no clothes to put you in.
You on that? Yeah, you want to do that for us?
Yeah,
Alright, cool.
I
We've got a
don't
ring
mind.
girl now. But
But
I know your
I
friends as well.
do Ringo, yeah.
Yeah, I
I've
know
done a
you
lot.
do ring girl,
I
don't you?
do. I did Chris. I was Chris Eubank Jr. I was
Is
a
it?
ring girl for that.
What the last one?
What match was that?
The one with Nick Blackwell. You know the
Swear
one
down,
where
where he
got
messed him
knocked-
up.
Yeah, I was there. I saw it was like, it was.
That's
I've met
No, but he
Anthony
nearly- no, it's
Joshua,
serious though.
oh, is it?
but I haven't been his
You haven't
ring
done
girl
a ring
yet.
girl, you probably.
I would love to.
But that's
be
coming.
an
Obviously,
AJ.
you're building
I
up
love
to that,
be
innit?
AJ's ring.
So he's
Come
gonna
on,
hit you
get
up
rid
like,
of me.
yo.
Why you want to be AJ's ring girl?
Because AJ's
What about him?
AJ.
Why?
Because I think he's like the top
Top what?
box. I don't know much about boxing. I just turn up to do the shows.
He's
yeah,
coming
but,
there next week still.
Oh really?
Yeah, you coming back?
Oh,
Bro,
yeah, alright.
bro,
I'm doing
like,
the ring
yo,
girl.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I know you're fresh to this, but we can't lie to the people, fam, because you will get killed in the YouTube comments for them. Like, we're not
He's
lie,
gonna
fam.
sue you guys.
Yeah, I
It's
lie.
a
Like, let's not do
He's
that,
gonna sue you.
fam. That's this guy's sick, you know. But yeah, no, that's good though. That's obviously you coming off the back of Take Me Out, and now.
But
That's
I was
good.
doing ring girl.
Oh, you was doing it
that.
before?
Yes, I was doing ring girl and the promotional modelling and ring girl. I worked in Monaco. I done loads of stuff, and but
Oh,
I
you've
thought,
been around then?
yeah, well, in a good way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, like, bro, the way man said it, like, yo, you've been around.
yeah.
Yeah.
She's been on Take Me Out.
Yeah.
She's been worked
I
in
do my
Monaco.
thing,
She does
yeah.
modelling. She's
She's
been around.
Yeah,
for
I do.
real.
I do my thing. I
No,
done
that's
quite
good,
a lot
though.
of music videos as well.
Oh, is it? What
Swear
music
down.
videos you been in?
I have. I did one with Fat Man, Scoop, Kano, and Busy
You
Signal
see?
called
She's
Wine the
been
Best.
around.
Been around.
Wine the Best, like to audition for that people.
So what are you saying? You was whining the best? 'Cause obviously you must
Well,
have
I
got
got
you.
the part. I can't have been that bad. Even though you don't see me whining in the video, you kind of see Kano snatching a bottle of.
Oh, he took a bottle from you.
Yes. he
Oh,
did.
he's like, you're one of them. You know, like when you go to the club
Apparently
and you
it's
see
the
the girl
memory.
take the bottle, like, what are you doing? Like,
I
did you
don't
ask
even
for the drink?
drink.
Bam, and then you take the bottle from her. It's
But
one
yeah, I
of
was
them.
holding the bottle and he was
This
like,
guy's
snatch it. And then he was like, and they didn't tell me. And then he was like,
But why
oh,
did you
sorry,
take
we
the
didn't want
bottle?
to tell you. No, they told me to hold it. So I was holding it. And then Kano snatched it from me. And he said, oh, sorry, we didn't want to tell you because we wanted the natural reaction. Of
But
like, I was like,
what was the lyric? Whilst you snatched
bottle
it.
of shams, give me that back. That's it, something
Okay,
like
for
that.
the first thing.
Bottle of shams, give me that
Yeah,
back.
that's what I'm
I was like,
saying.
what?
But when it was in Bournemouth, that happened in Bournemouth, fam. Some girls tried to go pick up the bottle. I looked, like she put her hand through the back. Cause we're in VIP, and she put her hand through. I said, "What are you doing?" She's like, "Oh, I need a." I said,
need a
"Mate,
what?"
Go to the bar. What do you think? 'Cause we got bottles here and drinks and that you can pick up man's things. Yo, move from around there. You get me? She was upset still. I don't care. Don't touch man's things. But yeah, no, not to you though. But still.
So you couldn't get the
But I
girl
get the
a drink.
situation. I get why he probably was
yeah,
rapping
yeah,
it like
yeah,
that
yeah.
still. But obviously getting more a bit deeper because I know you were just busting jokes. When you was on Take Me Out, like I see that you was having a little trouble and people was giving you a hard time
I did.
on the social medias and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, how did that make you feel? Because I was saying you was getting death threats for being on there. And
Okay, the paper slightly exaggerated.
Alright, break it down for
things.
us, break it down for us.
So what happened with that was I woke up as soon as I went done the first show, like obviously I was like I got quite a lot of airtime and I was next to the lift and people could see me all the time on camera. So after the first show I was sitting with all my girls and we were watching, we put like the show on and I watched it with all of them and my friend was like, I saw your face, man, I know you're not happy because I personally, like, I don't want to diss the makeup artist or the hairstylist, but I didn't like how they made me look. They told me they're making me look a better version of myself.
listen,
I felt like I was
diss
like,
them.
oh my god.
if they didn't make you feel like
No,
how
but
you
they
felt,
weren't really nice.
They
So
told
I
you
felt like
what?
the
Hold on,
producers
I'm
told them.
stuck.
They
They told you they're gonna make you a better version of yourself.
Yeah, that's
Disrespect.
exactly what
What
they
kind of
said.
silly stuff is
So
that?
I felt like, oh my
And
god,
you
if that's a
stayed.
better version, then oh my God. But I know that before we went out on the show, they were like, oh, make her hair bigger and backcomb it, and they did all this madness like before I went out, and I was like, big, it's already quite huge already, like, and then they put so much hairspray and all this stuff that they did, and then I went out, and then after the first show, I was like, oh my God, my hair looks a mess. It looks like I woke up out of my bed. I would not come out like that personally. And then I got like the most amount of hate mail, but I think what hurt was the fact that I agreed with a lot of the comments, and that was the problem for me. The fact that it wasn't the fact that people, like, for me, I've been bullied. I went through a lot of stuff. I grew up in East London. I went to a really rough school, and that was fine. I can deal with the haters. I can deal with that stuff. But the problem was, for me, what I felt hard, what I felt was deep, was the fact that I agreed with a lot of the stuff. What people were saying, I thought, but they're right though. But
that's not a bad thing if you can accept it and see what they're seeing.
Then I would be like, if I went on there and I came out as myself and I went on there with my own like style and stuff, and people started hating on me, I'd be like, do you know what? I don't really care what you lot think about me. I think I look okay. So screw you lot. You lot are just hating, innit? Do you know what I mean? That's how I look at it. But because it was like, they done all this stuff to me, and I felt like I can't own something that I'm not even feeling myself, like it's not something that I would do. So I got a lot of comments. Some of it was funny, like, don't get me wrong, I found some of it jokes, I was busting up laughing, but some of it was a bit like, okay. And I did a live video in it because it wasn't just me, like the other girls, they got a lot of hate as well. But on the first show, I think I got the most amount because we noticed more airtime. The more airtime you get, the more seen that you are, and the more people send you stuff. And then, but it wasn't exactly different, like, as such. I did a live video on my Facebook. It was on private. And basically, it was on private.
It was on private on social media.
The next day, the press office called me and they were like, oh, you're in all the papers. And I was like, what? What do you mean I'm in all the papers? And they were like, yeah, you're in all the newspapers. Have you spoke to anyone? I was like, no, not for my live video, but who's posting that? It's so only my friends on Facebook can see it. I just wanted to put it out there because I felt like I needed to get it out. So I just spoke about, you know what, you should watch what you say, like, because it does affect some people. Like, other girls are really upset, like, you're putting them down, you're saying nasty stuff, and I just thought, like, I just wanted to have my say.
Speak out.
Like, I wanted to have my, I didn't know that millions of people, like, well, not millions, but thousands of people watched it, and my boy was like, take it off private, B, make it go viral, innit? And I was like, oh, do you think? And he was like, yeah, take it off private. So I took it off private after. It was already in the paper. Oh, she's receiving death threats and fears for her life. And I was like, that is not exactly what I said.
What you said, the media always spin.
But they have to
and you know what?
Yeah,
I used to think the Sun, honestly,
for their own
now when I read the Sun, I look at it and I think, but is that the truth? Because I know that half of that stuff
we've been saying that. You see, media,
like, that's not true,
the media like to put out what they want to put out, how they want to put it out. Especially when you don't say what you say. You didn't even talk to me. You didn't even ask me. You just went and saw the comments from there and took bits of my video and made up a whole story. And I was like, I'm not receiving death threats. I was explaining that I've been through a lot of stuff, and I did receive death threats when I had a lot of enemies when I was younger. Like, I've been through a lot of stuff, but I was like, I'm not saying I'm getting it now. Although I can't lie, being on the show and receiving a lot of hate, I was like, because I got bullied when I was young, but I thought, wow, this is on a bigger scale. This is like when you're
country.
on ITV.
This ain't like a few schoolgirls that are hating on me. This is like the whole country. And I'm like, oh, I don't know how I feel about this. And even when I went out, I was putting my hood up. I didn't want to show my face.
But I feel what I would say to a lot of people out there, if they do get that kind of bullying on a scale, there has to be, like they say, if you ain't got haters, you're not popping.
Yeah,
simple as that. So people that are hating on you, because you're in a good position now, or you're in a position, like, obviously you're getting bare airtime on the TV, so they're seeing you next to the lift, whatever, blah, 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 you're there. It's like, raw. They probably want to be in that position. Probably don't know how to handle, like, media and being in the front spotlight. It's probably a lot. So the first thing for them to do now is like, yo, boom. And it's probably a lot of people that are doing that is probably ain't even got a picture on their profile, ain't got no followers, do you get what I'm saying? They're just chatting shit for the sake of it.
Like this,
but the world is, you know what I've clocked with social media? When I really analyze social media, I tend to watch certain things now. Like, if I go on certain blogs, I will just go to the comments for fun quickly, because even if someone puts in their child and it's a lovely picture of their child and they're showing love, I just want to go in there to see that one bad comment, just to see if there is
Yeah.
two
Yeah,
sides to this thing. Because then I started noticing, when I started doing that, I started clocking that in this world, there is always going to be someone that has a different opinion or a different approach or a
Yeah,
different
of
thought
course.
from somebody else. And
Yeah.
there's always going to be negative. No matter how positive you put out there,
Yeah,
there's
totally
always going to
agree.
be negative. So now in my head, I'm just like, all right, cool. Fuck
Because
it.
that's what I feel. I feel like you could be the best person in the world. You could help everyone, but there will always be that one person that don't like you.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean? There's always someone that
that's
don't
fine.
like you.
And
you
most of the
can't
people
really
don't
live your
even
life
know
on
you.
other people's opinions.
Like, most of the people
Yeah,
don't
it's
know
really
you.
weird.
So
All
then,
these people were talking about me, and I'm like,
They don't-
I don't even know.
do you get what I'm saying? So when they don't know you and they might be saying certain things, you're like, bro, that's not even true.
Exactly.
Like, bro, that's not even like.
Yeah, they were
but
calling
then,
me a man-eater. When I went on a date, they were
Rah.
like, oh, she's a
Rah.
man-eater. She's going to eat that guy alive. And I was like, oh.
Swear
my
down.
God.
What do
you mean,
But
eat
do you
the
know
guy
what?
alive, though?
What I did get with...
what do they think? You was
um,
aggressive.
I don't know what they thought of me. I thought it was funny. I was laughing. I thought that was
so-
just...
I don't understand that.
You
Eat
see,
that
you
guy
see,
alive.
in terms of them dressing you to their spec, how did you want to look? How would you have made yourself look? Because I've seen that show
Yeah.
and what they put. You had on, what is it, blue? It was a blue dress.
They
or
actually
something.
put body makeup on us. Do you
Oh,
know
is
that?
it?
I felt like they made me look really orange. Now I'm Mediterranean.
Yeah, because
but
I was
ain't
gonna
not
say
that
you,
orange,
Where you from?
do know
your
what I
tan
mean?
was a
Italian,
bit
English,
strong,
and a
but
bit
it couldn't
Italian,
have
yeah.
been a real tan.
Yeah, I know they put makeup on us,
Well,
like
I'm
all
sure
over
it's seen
our
it. You
body.
have to, I'm gonna show you.
And
What?
then
Take me
even
out?
my friend said,
No,
bro, they
don't-
really
don't-
turned
Oh,
up
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
saturation on you. And I was like, yeah, they did.
Yeah, because
Because they get your own lighting. You get your own lighting.
Is
You
it?
get your own voice. Oh, there's so much that goes into
Oh,
it.
like, so that light thing there
so
ain't really
even
no
my friend
likey thing.
said,
It's
they
your light.
yanked up the saturation on
This is
you.
what I'm saying to you. If you,
They did.
as you see her now,
Yeah.
and you look back on the show,
You know, yeah. you
two
do.
different people
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
looking
it's
at.
true.
Yeah, that's what I'm
No, it's
happy
true.
that you said
No,
that.
you're right.
No, seriously.
Yeah,
You're
because
right.
someone else said that to me. Some guy didn't even recognize me because I was talking to someone. He knew that I went on the show because I put it on my social media. And then he was with his friend, and then his friend went, "Oh my, that was you." And I was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "Why you look so?" He was like, "I didn't even know that was you, you know." And I was like, "Well, this makes me feel better." Because he was like, "You don't look like you." And I was like, "Oh God, yeah. I don't know."
That's
It's a lot.
mad. So,
But what I did, what I was going to say about the comments is the fact. So when I went on the date with the guy, this is the only thing that I think really upset me.
You still in
What
contact
I
with
felt
him?
like, I expect this shit from America, but I don't expect it from the UK. I got a lot of racist comments from people.
is it?
Oh yeah, oh you only date black guys, or why are you with a black? And I thought, even if I only date black guys,
So what's wrong
why
with that?
are you angry about it? Why are you mad? If you only date black girls or you only date, well, I don't care who you date. Do you know what I mean? So why are you so mad about that? That really bad. And I thought I expect this shit from America, but
No,
I
because
don't
they just
expect
don't.
it
They
from
don't
the
like black
UK.
people anyway, innit? So that's what it is.
I got all it, and then I got, why do you talk like that? You have an accent, rare. And I thought, oh, here we go. I'm from London now. I just I need to educate Britain. If I lived in Manchester, I have a
You have a-
Manchester
yeah.
accent, yeah. If I lived in America, I'd have an American accent. I live in East London,
So you
so
better have
I'm
that,
going
yeah.
to have an East
naturally.
Londonish accent. Do you know what I mean? And it don't matter what race you are in my area. Everyone talks the same.
Everyone
No
talks
one
the
has
same,
ever
100%.
questioned me about, oh, why do you talk like
You
that?
know what it is? When you
if
get
they're
on-
white, if they're black, if they're Asian, they never say, why are you talking like that?
Yeah, no. When
No,
you
I'm
get
just
onto a
talking like
scale,
me.
when you
Yeah,
get
they
onto a
expect you
bigger
to-
scale, and
I
remember,
know, they're not
when-
used to someone
you see,
from
like-
the ends coming out and being
Exactly.
on a show. And my boy even said, you know what, B, if you started talking like you're from Oxford and Cambridge and you grew up around here, people would be calling you fake. And I thought, you're right, they would be. Because I'm not from fucking Oxford and I'm not from Cambridge. So
that.
I'm not going to be like, hey, hello. I'm not going to be like that.
I think we
because I'm
have
not.
we have the same kind of approach.
She
you know,
said hi,
in this
hello.
country,
I
yeah,
know,
we have
I
a
don't
mad
talk
approach.
like-
Like Londoners, we understand the London thing. innit?
Yeah, so I
and,
don't-
and
I
I'll
don't
be
have the
real.
problem, but when
we
I
do
come out, I'm
understand that there's accents in Manchester and Birmingham and all of that. But if I'm being honest, shout out my Birmingham crew because I know that we've got a lot of listeners up there and a lot of Manchester
And that's where my
people and
date
all of
was
that
from as
and all
well,
of that.
Birmingham.
But we actually don't care about anything outside of London, if I'm honest. I feel like a lot of people outside of London don't really care about what's happening inside of London. Not like Birmingham, but like the people that live in them secluded, proper English people.
Yeah.
When they hear us, they're like, "Rah, that's not even the real." You get what I'm saying? But they don't understand that the culture within London,
Has changed.
we've already made our own culture in London, innit?
Yeah.
So when we talk a certain way, like me meeting you, you don't sound no different. Like when I heard you, I'm like, right, she must be from ends. Then do you get what I'm saying? Like,
I think I just sound normal.
Yeah, normal.
To me, whatever normal is, I thought that's weird.
but to them, it's not normal. To them, it's like, like she's not even. She's meant to be talking a certain way. Why she's
and
like
I
that
think
and
they
boom, boom, boom.
noticed my accent more when I was on a date and I was relaxed and I just kind of was more myself. And then all I got was, "Why do you talk like that? You think you're black?" Da-da-da. And I thought, oh,
Why do you speak
here
like
we
what?
go.
Like how
That's
you're
silly.
speaking now?
I just talk like me. I think I probably got like millions of different cultures probably in my accent because I'm around a lot of different people.
Then that's
like
it.
I
That's
have
it.
That's
a
it.
lot of
And that's
different
it.
people
And
around
because
me.
London's
and I
like that, innit? Multicultural.
Yeah, I like
So
that.
we're
I went
around
to a
everyone.
multicultural school. Most of my friends are like, well, probably more Jamaican friends, or I've got African friends. I've got a Moroccan friend and I've got Asian friend. In fact, I have different friends.
You've
who are
got a
local.
variety of
I
friends.
have a
put it that way.
variety. I do. And I'm like, I don't understand why people are like that. And I think it was really disappointing when I read like it from the UK and people kept going, ignore it. But when they came onto my Twitter to personally attack me, I was like, do you know what? I'm just gonna, I just put them all over my Facebook and I was like, these people, look what they wrote. They were like being really racist. Oh, you only date black guys and you,
But do
and
you?
no. Even if I do, why are
Why are
you
you
mad?
smiling?
Why are you mad? I've always look.
I'm just asking.
Okay, for me
Because
personally,
you've said that 3 times now.
I feel
Yeah, it's like you want it to be known, like.
no.
You know what I mean? So, Rob,
I
you know,
think
I'm taking it all in.
I personally believe that you shouldn't ring out anyone because of their race. If you like that person,
No,
if you
definitely
like
not.
someone, then
Definitely
you shouldn't
not.
be like, oh my god, he's not black or he's not this kind. I can't,
But do you
no.
predominantly
Something-
date
yeah.
black guys?
There's something
okay,
about the black
so
culture that just attracts you.
I probably have been.
Nah, you know what? You're sounding like Theresa May over there trying to give a
Yeah,
politically
stop trying to
correct
give the
answer. It's like,
political-
yes,
you know
yes,
where
no,
you
yeah.
are.
May, you know.
Yeah, you don't know
Like,
what you
that's
are,
what you
like.
like.
You just pull it
Yeah,
out
I
there.
mean,
Like,
I mean, you know, see, you're
I
still
mean,
trying to
what?
think
I
of.
ain't finished.
Now you
Okay,
want me from Oxford.
I am from Oxford. Yeah, most of the guys that I've been out with are probably black or mixed race.
probably.
Probably.
Or
All right, then.
Cool.
Yeah,
That's
we're
it.
getting
You're
somewhere.
right,
but
we're
that
real, you
doesn't
know.
mean
Yeah,
that
juice.
doesn't mean that I wouldn't date a white guy
No, of
or an
course.
Asian
Your preference
guy
is
or
black.
whatever.
Your preference.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
If my preference would probably be Harvey and Romeo from So Solid.
Yeah,
They're
but
black.
that's your celebrity preference.
Yeah, that's your celebrity
We're talking
preference. She
about
said
your
Harvey.
everyday
She keeps saying about
preference.
Harvey and Romeo, you know.
He was putting that in
It's
the
just
existence,
I'm
innit?
just like
Your
you know, you gotta put it out
everyday
there.
preference is black. You like it.
Probably.
What's wrong with Marlon?
Yeah,
Man,
no,
looking at
Just
her
be
like.
real, come on, we're here.
Yeah.
No,
I mean,
okay.
You know
I
what I
went
mean?
to a school where there was 5 white guys in my whole year.
All
These
right, then. So
white
you get me,
guys
you grew up
only
with black
dated.
people and that's- you
Yeah,
get
and
me.
these white guys only dated black girls. So there you
Come
go.
on, come
I've
on.
got
It's
white
normal.
friends that only date black girls.
Yeah. Yeah,
that's
literally,
like, yeah,
they're
that's
not
like the guys
interested
in
in
my
white
school.
women.
Yeah.
I've got a
I
tenant
know
like
that
that
too.
right now.
Yeah, I know
He
that too.
loves
And then I've
black
got
girls.
my
It's
black
mad.
girlfriends that only date white guys.
Yeah.
I like literally, someone did say to me.
But this is what I'm saying.
America,
You see, with this
"You
world,
guys
this
like
world's
the
crazy.
opposite."
Because when you have a crew of people, like everyone in that crew can have their own preference. Like you might have a brethren that only likes white guys, and you like black
Yeah,
guys,
yeah,
and this
yeah.
person like. So it works for the crew because
Yeah.
you get what
Like
you
my
want in
best
your
friend,
team.
Yanni,
No
she
one's
only
stepping on each
dates
other's toes.
White guys, and she likes white guys. She's a black girl, and she loves Madonna, and I love Beyonce, and usually date black or mixed race guys.
I like Beyonce and Madonna still.
Yeah,
I love
Beyonce.
Madonna.
I
I
love
love
Oh
Madonna.
yeah,
I
he
love
absolutely
Madonna.
loves
Madonna's
Madonna.
sick, you know.
She
I wouldn't mind a
absolutely
bit of
loves
Madonna.
Madonna.
I
That's
still
her
got a balloon
inspiration.
from one of
Old
her
age.
concerts in my box.
But
Right.
I love
Yeah,
Beyonce.
yeah. No, but I used to
I'm
work
like
there. I didn't go to the
biggest
show.
Faye fan. I love her. I loved her from the first Destiny's Child. Like I like the 4 of them as Destiny's Child.
Yeah,
best.
Beyonce looked
That was
like
the
she
best.
argue a little bit too much.
Argue?
Yeah, for
Beyonce?
my liking. Yeah,
I
man.
think
Beyonce.
not because
Nah,
when you see
Beyonce
them,
does.
when you
That
see
you
them in the
reckon?
lift, I didn't see
You
Beyonce
see, girl
arguing.
don't talk in the
When
public.
you saw Beyonce
You
in
see
the
home
lift, I didn't see her
time.
arguing.
Bare
Did you?
mouth.
Them gal have a beer mouth, you know.
Yeah, them Virgo women, they're
Yeah, cool.
regular.
Oh, Virgo, yeah, brother. Like she in the public was all night, you know, Queens,
When
waving all of
Jay-Z
that.
go-
It's
So
when
you
you go
think
home,
Beyonce's argumentative?
huh?
Do you think Beyonce's argumentative?
She's
I don't
headstrong.
think she's
Could I-
argumentative,
Probably.
but I think
She's
she runs
headstrong.
that yard though.
Because I think, because when we saw Beyonce in the lift, I did not see her argue. I saw her sister.
No,
beating
she
up.
kept
Yo,
her
no,
cool.
because
I didn't see her
listen,
doing
you see
nothing.
Beyonce. Beyonce understands where she is in this world, so she understands she's a massive celebrity. So her going out of character in the lift, she knows that there's camera. Like she don't think she's
Who
not
don't
aware. She
know
already
there's
knows her
cameras?
surroundings.
Exactly.
So when people know their surroundings and she knows what kind of star she is, she knows what she portrays herself in the world. Her and Jay-Z, they're both similar. They don't they don't portray, they don't show a lot of to the world. They don't show nothing to
Their
us.
personal
Really,
life, yeah.
they're very personal. So
Yeah,
in the public, when they're out, Jay-Z. That's why Jay-Z probably didn't lash back to the scene. I'm not saying that he would lick her down back home, but in the lift, he's like, all right, cool, I'll hold this. And Beyonce is just standing at the thing like, all right, cool. My sister's the hype one in public, but you see, when I get home,
Yeah.
you see, when we get back home,
Do you think she knew about that camera?
when she gets back
course
home,
she
that
Because
she
the way
knew
they
about.
came out, they
Listen,
were
but you have to
like,
understand,
"Oh, hi."
there's such big stars that there could be cameras at any point, at any time.
Yeah, it's
so they have to be wary at any movement.
be quite
And the
honest-
kind of places that they're going to, there probably is cameras in the lift because they're probably going to them prestige, nice hotels
But
or
Smokes,
them
check it.
nice venues. You get what I'm saying?
When they were in the lift, did you see how relaxed she was?
Very. Do you know how relaxed?
She was too relaxed.
That
Yeah,
was so
because she probably
relaxed.
knows that's how her sister acts.
Right.
innit?
Exactly.
But
My
with
sister
the
will handle this
sister-
right now, but when I get
The
yours,
sister
I'm
doing
gonna
what she
deal
done.
with you.
deal with
Yeah,
them.
the sister doing what she done. She knew it was gonna go public, but she also knew it would die down quick because she's relaxed. You see, if it was her, people would be talking about it to
Yeah.
this day.
Exactly.
You
But
understand?
it makes sense. My sister's the hype one, so you
Yeah,
know what?
my sister's
Let me
like,
stay
I
in the
have that-
front.
yeah.
Let my sister deal with the thing because obviously her sister's out here, but her sister's not out here. Like her sister does well in the
Yeah.
music game and whatever. But I'm the biggest star, not in a arrogant way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if I do something right now,
It's problem.
it's mad. But if my sister does something, we can
We
blow
can
this
blow
over. We
over,
can keep
yeah.
it moving. Now when we get
Exactly.
back to the yard,
What I want to know what he done.
obviously he beat another gal in it. It's normal.
No. He done something else.
No, he beat another gal.
For the
And he got
sister
head in
to
Africa as
pump
well.
him,
I heard
he
that
done
though.
something
Yeah,
else.
got head in Africa still.
He might have grabbed
I heard he
Beyonce.
done something. I heard
I think
he
he
done a
grabbed
thing
her
with
up a
Rihanna
bit.
as well.
Beyonce.
He probably
Did
did
you
do
hear
a
that?
thing with Rihanna, allegedly,
Allegedly, man.
Jay-Z.
It's
But
loud,
obviously,
man.
man know the thing in it because
Who wouldn't though?
yeah, like I would probably
But
do
you're
a thing
going
with
out
Rihanna
with
too.
Beyonce. Hello.
Yeah, but that's your queen.
But I feel like Beyonce.
I would.
I know Beyonce wouldn't understand. But I feel like some girls should understand when Rihanna like.
Beyonce understands, bro.
I feel like if you had a girl right now and then you was like Rihanna and Beyonce, you went out somewhere and they said come back to my hotel room right now, and you went back home to your girl and said, bro, Rihanna told me to come back. Like she'll probably like, I get it. I'll probably go back to you.
Do you think
You get away with it.
Beyonce is
I
gonna
would,
let
yeah.
her marriage and all of that mash up because of Rihanna?
Oh no, bro, the business is stronger than
Rihanna.
exactly. Remember, Rihanna's signed to Rock Nation. So that means technically she's underneath
still
Beyonce
earning.
anyway.
Exactly.
No, but she's still underneath Beyonce. Beyonce's the wife. So you know what? Cool. We can have this argument. Don't fuck about it again. Cool. Why do you think Rihanna's doing that? Rihanna's missing, Rihanna's coming back to the music, but he said, you know what? She needs to stay away from us for a little
Yeah,
while.
she's been up in.
Let her build
yeah.
her business over there. So your Fenty Beauty, your panty line, all of that, boom, boom, boom. 3 years break. Come back now. Everything you get. Beyonce's mind has been
She
cleared.
sang
now.
about it. Man had to renew his wedding vows.
So
and
what?
all
Do you?
sorts
So
and
wait.
all that.
Oh, raw. So you think that Rihanna's Becky with the good hair, but she tried to portray that it was a white girl, but
Alright.
really it's a
I
throw
heard
off the
it was
whole
the
thing.
Asian-
Now you're reading
No,
between
but-
the lines
God,
now.
you
Because she
lot
sang
really-
it in her song.
Yeah, but no, but we.
And he
no,
was like, you don't have to go down there. She goes, no, I'm keeping it real. She sang it.
I'm
And
gonna
he
go.
rapped it.
Hey, I'm going to go listen
You
to
need
that
to listen
Lemonade
to their
album.
album.
What their album, joint album?
Yeah, you need to listen to it. She sang it and he rapped it about their relationship. He had to do everything from fresh. She didn't want nothing to do with him. So
Do you think
Rihanna.
it's all a publicity? stunt?
Nah.
No, it's
They don't need
it's
it.
part of that as well. It's
No,
part
they
of that.
don't need it though.
No, they
bro.
do
They're
because
filthy they don't need it.
no,
What do
they
you mean?
they don't
They
need
don't
it.
need all of that.
They don't need it, but they're smart because in one interview, Jay-Z did say about creating. You have to, not in one interview, but man know certain things behind the scenes. But anyway, so basically,
then.
in order for you to create better music, you need to go away and create situations in life. Why do you think people? If you look at situations around all the good artists, yeah, all the good artists create shit in order for them to talk about shit.
True.
So when they come out,
Look at
so when
Kanye West. He's
Yeah,
a
Exactly.
that's what I was just about to say. That.
and even like Drake is out here so much that he talks on experience. But when Drake first come out, we could relate to Drake. Everything Drake was talking about, gal and all of that, we related to that. You see now, we can't relate to what Drake's talking about, but people with money and whatever on his level can
listen to
talk,
the Ras
can do that.
anyway.
That's why he's got clothing lines now. He's got OVO label, the OVO clothing line. He's got all of these things. You have to create shit to talk about shit. So this is why when Jay-Z's got these people that beyond now Rihanna goes away, creates a different business away from music. It still brings in your cash flow, but now I've got something to talk about as well. Boom, I'm doing this. I've been away for so long that I've been living life as well. have been living a different life away from music. So when they
Rihanna
come back to the music
Rihanna
and
is
talk
trouble.
about it, boom. Do you get what I'm saying? Come on, man. This is
Rihanna's
all a business thing, you know.
So
Black-
let me ask you, Beyonce or Rihanna?
As in what? Dating or music?
Both.
Both then.
You gotta choose one, Beyonce or Rihanna.
Music, I would say musically,
Musically, Beyonce, fam.
yeah, you'd have to go with
Agreed.
Beyonce. You have to.
You'd have to go with
Yeah,
Beyonce.
obviously.
Because
Beyonce,
it's-
but
yeah,
if
her
you
thing
want
is-
some wild excitement,
Rihanna.
she
Maybe
does
wild
everything.
excitement.
But
But
I don't know.
what
No, but I
think,
don't know.
babe,
Rihanna has
Beyonce's beautiful.
clangers as well, you know.
Rihanna's got clangers, but you see Beyonce.
No, but
voice, her
Beyonce.
thing.
No, but Beyonce has
Yeah,
music.
Beyonce's voice, you have to just humble
All right, but that's
yourself,
that's
fam.
hey, that's the
Rihanna got
point.
forehead, though.
I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna go
Doesn't
for
matter.
Rihanna's music. You know why I'm gonna go for Rihanna's music? Now Beyonce's voice is great, but I feel like her music only goes for the women and
I
really
love
goes
Who do you
against
think
men.
she's standing up for?
No, she stands up for women. So when
Exactly.
you exactly, so then that you see,
Rihanna's everything. She
Listen,
don't care.
there's certain
Yeah, true.
times.
No, you're right with that.
All
No,
right,
you're
so when
with
you
that.
go, if you have a breakup with your gal and your gal listens to Beyonce, it's a problem for you, fam.
But Beyonce's still with
It's a
their
problem
man.
for you.
So these girls
Hey,
that are
ex-
taking on Beyonce's music
Marlon.
and hugging up Jay-Z at night time, they're foolish.
Aye, exactly. Do you hear what I'm saying? She's all singing single ladies. These times she's not even single. That's mad,
that's
fam.
mad.
How you got to tune
That's
the
real.
single ladies and you wasn't single?
You was well married.
But Rihanna,
Well married.
But
Maybe she
Rihanna,
wrote that before
She
she
didn't.
released
Nah,
it.
she
He
didn't
told her
like
to
that.
nah,
write
man,
it too.
because she was.
I'm trying to defend
but I get it.
Jay-Z.
It makes
Can't.
sense. It makes sense. But then
But I love
Rihanna's music is more
Destiny's
relatable.
Child,
Yeah,
especially when it was
definitely.
four of them. Oh, I love
So let me ask you something. Are you still in contact with that 2-day date?
Because you did the voice.
Two
I
out
was
day-
there.
with
they-
my date. Yeah, yeah.
You still in contact with
Yeah, I
him to
haven't
this
spoken
day?
to him for a little while, but we all are. We got a massive group chat and all of us talk.
So
on
what
there.
happened?
What the girls as well?
Yeah,
Swear
we've got
down.
a group chat with us over 30
I wanna
girls
be in
on
there.
I bet you do.
Shit, I didn't mean like that. I just
Yeah,
know
mine
what's
is
going
I
on.
bet you do. We'll
Trying
have
to
to
get
bring
back in
them all in
trouble
the
still.
studio.
Yeah, bring them.
Yeah, no, we've got a massive group chat and we
Yeah.
all talk. Like it's died down. Like at first, the group chat, I'd wake up to like hundreds of messages, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm busy doing stuff, so sometimes I can't reply. But yeah, that there's a massive group chat. The boys, they had a reunion. They met up in
So
Newcastle.
I'm gonna
Oh,
ask
is it?
you.
Oh,
I'm
But I was in
Newcastle.
Amsterdam
Yeah.
when this happened.
Oh, Amsterdam.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
Go on.
ask you
I
a
was.
question now, yeah,
Oh,
and
boy.
you're either gonna laugh or smile. If
I
not
feel like
both.
I have. You're going. I have a little feeling what it's going to be, but go on.
No, go on then.
No, I'm listening to
Are you
you.
still looking for love?
Oh, am I looking for love?
Yeah.
What did
Oh,
you think he was
no.
going to say? Because
No,
she
oh.
didn't expect that.
I
Alright.
was
Yeah.
expecting something, but that's
What,
fine.
if you
This is a
slept with
better
him?
question. Yeah, that's the one I was waiting
What's
for.
that?
You can answer that as well.
No,
What
we
did you
didn't
ask?
sleep together.
What did you say?
She thought
Did
he
you
was gonna
not get
ask.
it on in Fernando's? No,
Yeah.
we didn't.
No, forget about for you.
They don't allow you to get it on in Fernando's, do they?
I don't know
Or
if
can
other
you?
people do.
Can he take you back to the
afterwards-
hotel and say, "Yo, boom"?
after the filming is done, we can all hang out. Me and
Okay.
Heckle, Ty, we chilled in the hotel, like inside. Everyone went out partying. We just chilled, not in our rooms.
Wait, what's everyone?
Just
So wait,
in the lobby.
Wait, one second.
Just in the lobby.
Who else goes out there with you? Because you're saying everyone. How
So,
much of you
so when we go out there, like I go with all the girls. We all like fly. All the girls that got picked from that show that day.
Okay.
We go out
Okay,
there.
yeah.
'Cause I'm
Yeah.
saying when you're saying all the
Yeah,
girls,
I
I'm
feel
like,
like
right,
the whole
everyone
So
just
like,
flies
you're like,
out.
you
what's
get
going
me?
on?
No,
Yeah,
you
no,
don't
I
go
went with
home.
all the girls that got picked that day, and then
Okay.
we chill out that day. And then I don't know, I think that they fly the girls first, and then they fly the boys.
Yeah.
And then we film the next day, and
And then after the date, it's like, yo, boom,
yeah.
come
so
back to my hotel, innit?
So no. So afterwards, like the girls are sleeping. We move hotel, and the girls are sleeping on one side, and the guys. I share a room with Hannah,
Shout out
and then the
Hannah.
guys are sleeping on the other side of the hotel.
Big up
and
Hannah still. Why are you not
afterwards,
sharing rooms though?
only with the girls.
Okay.
So it's like 2 girls in one room and 2 girls in another room, and then the guys. I don't know, 2 boys and then 2 boys probably. Yeah.
So right, take me out. What is it? What's the
It's a dating
purpose?
show.
Are you
It's a dating
supposed
show.
to like continue dating this person and
Yeah,
develop
basically,
a
you're
relationship?
supposed to
Yeah, but
find
some
love, innit?
people, some people have. Some people are still
Yeah, people-
together.
After 2 days.
Yeah, people's been married,
Yeah,
fam.
like because the one couple they said that they realized they don't actually live that far. I think if you live really far from each other, it's a bit
Difficult.
difficult.
Has anyone ended up getting married?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
There's
not
seven
not
people.
from my group.
Is it?
But there has been people that have been married from the show. Yeah, imagine.
Okay.
But it
And
makes- it
and
makes sense.
also I think there was another couple. They went on a date, and now another girl from the show who turned her light off on the guy are now together.
Oh, is it?
And yeah.
Right. So how did they back up, though?
I have no idea. I would
must have
like to
slipped
know
his
that
number,
myself.
yeah.
That might have been at the
I'm
reunion.
really on you.
Oh, it might be at the reunion.
This could have been at the reunion.
That would make sense still, because then you see what you really wanted. Like, yo, babe, why you turn off your light?
Why did
Though? I don't
turn
like
it
the way you
off?
rate. They
I
get
don't
me.
know. I don't know, but they're
So-
together.
Hold my
It's a quick
number.
conversation
Yeah.
starter, innit?
Hold my number quickly.
Yeah, you
don't
turn
turn
off your light.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
quick,
don't like
innit?
the way you turn off the light. What made you turn off the light? What, that little screen there? Don't
You know what
don't
makes
listen to
me
my
laugh
best friend,
about
you know.
Take Me Out when they write on the paper who they really wanted. Like,
Yeah, I know.
and Paddy
I don't
just
think they did that in the
versus
beginning.
their
Is that what they
bubble.
do?
Yes.
Yeah. I don't think they did that in the beginning, but they do.
See, I'll be like that as well. The
Love
one
at
that
first light.
if I come
Yeah,
downstairs
definitely.
Yeah.
and the one that I want turn off the light, I'm like, what you doing? You was the one, you know.
Oh, no.
You want to lock off your light on me?
better-
No,
Is that what
I'm
you're
done.
doing?
The show's done. I'm gone. Hey, wait,
That's what I'm saying.
wait, do you get paid for it?
No, but they do give you some money in Fernando's. They give you like some money.
What's son? Because the way you
£50.
said that, £50.
Like-
What?
£50. pound.
To buy a little
Pay-
juice.
Basically, yeah, but they pay for everything. So they pay for all the hotel room.
Yeah,
and
but
they
they're
pay for
No, no, no,
supposed
no.
to.
But
They're
what? Yeah, they're
And
supposed
then
to.
when
There's
you're in Fernando's,
funding
they
and
give
there's
you
your fee.
spending money. Yeah, I know.
What's the spending money though?
You know what I mean?
What's the spending money? Or you don't want to
I
bait
think
them
it
up?
was basically probably about what you said.
A
£50.
bill.
It was
Yeah, not a lot. It
£50,
was
bro.
like in euros, so I don't know what.
So
it
50
What was the
like.
euro?
I think it
£40
was like
I'll tell you.
70 or euros maybe.
So £50 for real.
Probably,
About
yeah.
50, £60.
Brother,
Yeah.
I mean, know this thing, you know, man. It's £50.
You know what? Quickly though, because we ain't even got
And
that
we get
long.
we get expenses every
Yeah,
day
but are
as
you
well.
still looking for love though? You try to side skirt that question.
No
you
one
say.
knows.
What? You found someone now?
Oh yeah, I've got a boyfriend. I've been with him for 8 months.
Come
Sorry
on.
to disappoint
Shout
you
it out.
boys.
Listen, what?
No, man. Man's got-
Lucky. Nah,
Yeah,
joking.
I got a girl. I got a girl. 8 months. No, that's good still. What's his name? Shout him out.
I'm joking. Huh?
What's his name?
Paul.
Shout out Paul, yeah, nah.
Shout out Paul.
DJ
Good luck.
Pharaohs.
Oh, it's
DJ
DJ.
Pharaoh,
Yeah,
yeah, nah.
DJ Pharaohs.
Where's he from?
He's got an
Pharaoh
Egyptian
Rocher,
style.
yeah, nah.
Where's he
He's-
play? What
I'm
music
sounding
does he
soft
play?
So
over there,
he's
nah,
into
joking.
house music.
So he's
And,
like, oh, you know,
he lives in this side of London actually. Yeah,
This side. What side of London is this?
northwest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
you
we
come
what
over
round
here
here? So he
regular.
said when you leave here, boom, around the corner and
That's
that.
a Paul's house, yeah?
Yeah, his name's Paul. He's DJ Pharaohs, and he lives.
He's
in
DJ.
North-
That's his DJ name.
Yeah, but what
Yeah.
you think, Pharaoh Rocher, fam?
So it's like
Don't diss my
I don't know
chocolate.
who
It's
that
an
is.
Egyptian
That's
theme.
my favourite
Egyptian
chocolate. Don't
theme.
diss
What?
my
That's
chocolate.
a great. But it's a great chocolate. So what's the problem?
DJ Fair what?
Pharaoh Rocher.
no Pharaoh, like a Pharaoh, like Egyptian. He's got an
Yeah.
Egyptian style,
Come on.
and all the tracks that he makes, because he's a producer as well. He
Oh,
makes
is
them
it?
with like Egyptian themes. So
That's
all of
sick.
them are. It is actually.
Where-
really,
where
it's
you
Nah,
really
meet
that's
him?
sick. Shout him
It
out.
is. Yeah.
Where did you meet him?
Where did we? At my work. Yeah. So I do like the guest list for a club, and then I met him there.
What club?
And this was like after filming we filmed Take Me Out actually in 2017, the end of November, but they didn't air it till January 2018, and now they just keep airing it. I'm still waiting for the other Take Me Out to come out so they forget about me.
Nah, man.
Wouldn't you go on dinner date?
If I didn't have a boyfriend, yeah.
Why you want to keep making her go on dinner?
Yeah,
dates?
like, why you
I feel
just
like.
so
Did I send her
certain
nowhere?
around?
I'm
You know what it
asking
is.
her.
You know what
I
it is.
didn't
When
send
you
her
see them
nowhere.
on one, like if
Yeah,
I
if
see
the
you on
guy's
Take
picking,
Me Out,
I'll do it.
then it's cool, innit? But if I see you jump from Take Me Out and to a next dating show, then I'm gonna think there's a problem.
Yeah,
innit?
it's a problem.
I've seen people move from Love Island to jump on this next dating. I'm like, raw, like,
Yeah,
wasn't
they're
that enough for
dating,
you?
bro.
Yeah, but
Fam,
they do
then
it
why
for
do you have to date?
exposure
Yeah, but why do you
sometimes,
need
if
to?
you get the
Exactly, it's
offer.
only for exposure. Because for me, why do you need to date online? I mean, why do you
Yeah.
need to date on a TV show when you can date online?
Have
There's
you all
beer-
been on dating apps? Because I've never.
No.
I've never been.
I
on
am
dating
a dating app.
No,
My friends
back in
have,
the day
like,
when I
some of them
first
have.
ever jumped on social media,
No, I've never
when I
been
first
on
ever
one.
jumped on social media, I jumped on Facehood and I linked one
Facehood?
girl.
Hood?
I've never
Yeah,
heard
Facehood.
of that.
What?
What's that?
Yeah, you lot not
Face
bruv.
hood.
I
have
Wait,
never
anyone that knows
heard
about
of
Hold on,
Facehood.
1 minute. But you went on Facehood.
Yeah, it was
Cool.
it was only black gal and
You
Latino
went on
gal.
Facehood.
Yeah.
Black gal and
never
I'm
Latino
answering
gal.
your question. Yeah, I told you I'm gonna line you. You went on Facehood.
Line him good.
Fam, bruv, it was a hood. It was a hood Facebook. So there was only
You know
You're
what?
done.
Don't sit
You're done. You're done. You're done.
Listen,
You're
only-
done. You're done.
there was
You're
Don't
done.
only
say no,
there was
ano-
only
another word.
wait
I
one
was gonna say
second.
nothing else.
There was only black gal and Latino girls on
Cool.
there. But this gal, yeah,
Thank you.
she fucking she catfished me.
Go-
So after that,
What's
I never
that now?
So you never watched Catfish?
What that?
Fam, alright, cool. Marlon's
No,
full.
no,
I've been
I've been
catfished.
catfished
I
before.
have.
still,
But I
can't
lie, bro. You see
So
after
someone
that,
makes them.
Steal your pictures and make it.
yeah,
Yeah,
make
so
a
they
fake
say there's
profile.
something and they're not
They
that.
did that to me
That's
as
why
well.
I don't do all of this.
Yeah,
nonsense, bro.
Marlon
I don't
was
know.
born.
Still, I can't
Marlon was born went school, left school way before social media comes. So,
Exactly.
for real.
so I don't know
For
anything
real.
about this.
Catfish.
Yeah, I got catfish.
Yeah, catfish is
was it.
basically
And this is
someone that has
before
a
the
fake
show.
profile,
Yeah.
tricks you into linking them, and it's somebody else, basically.
No, there's no
Oh,
tricks
no one
on
tricked
my
me,
book.
but they did actually steal my pictures and make a fake account. I did all my friends.
So
and
quickly,
all
because
of
we ain't
that.
got that much time. Yeah, obviously, I want to come off. Take me out now, because I know you're probably fed up, but we want to tie something else in. But obviously, Cardi B's been getting a lot of backlash this week and last week or whatever.
Oh my God.
About her.
I love Cardi, you know. She's
Bruv, you see Cardi, that's
I-
what.
bruv.
I'm a Bardi.
Nikki or Cardi?
Huh?
Nikki or
Nikki or who?
Cardi
Fam,
B or
come on,
Nicki
man.
or
Forget me.
Compare the
Cardi?
two.
Yeah, don't
man.
compare the two, fam.
No. It
My friend
depends
still
on what
tells
you
me it's
mean,
all
though.
about
In
Little
what?
Kim.
In what?
It depends on what you mean.
Fam, in all aspects, it's Cardi. I don't really care for
In
Nicki.
all aspects, it's
I don't
Cardi
care for Nicki.
still, I'm
fam.
not gonna lie.
Like, I don't. Nicki's personality for me, after she's shown it over the recent period of time,
Yeah, when I hear her on a
Yeah,
yeah,
funny.
like I couldn't even date her. She couldn't even be a girl that I would want to be around. Like, you would get on my nerves.
I think I would shut her down.
Okay, well, you got time for that. I don't have no time to even want to shut her down. I don't
You
want to in
definitely
my.
would, Roms. Come on.
But shut her down.
Yeah,
I
quickly.
probably would, but
But I don't got
want
time
the
for
hassle,
that.
fam.
Yeah, like, you know, like that. I don't like. You see, Cardi will give you hassle, but she's a realist. So I can see. You see, with Nicki, she's too fake for me, fam. I can't be around girls
Yeah,
that is
yeah.
like
I don't know
that.
what the real Nicki is. I know what the real
Yeah,
Cardi
do you
is.
get what I'm saying?
She's hood.
The real
She-
Nikki is like a wet tampon. Yeah.
Well, I don't want no wet tampons around me.
She's
'Cause-
sulky. fam.
she's
But
so
what I was gonna
cute.
say, obviously, Cardi B's been getting a little backlash over this week about, you know, her. When she was a stripper, she used to, you know, link guys back in the day, take them back to the hotel, drug them, and rob them.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So it's a hustle, isn't it?
She was
It
on
was
the
a-
hustle, so.
No, she was on. But,
I don't know why they was
whoa,
gonna
whoa,
bring
whoa,
the
I
old
whoa.
can't lie,
stuff,
though.
like.
I've
But
had a friend that-
drugging people to do it.
Well, she's not
treating her-
physically strong to rob someone, is she?
I get that, but then they're putting on the same scale as like a Bill Cosby, because obviously if you're pilling someone and you're taking them back to the hotel, obviously Bill Cosby raped, but she robbed. It's not pretty much the same thing, but
It's
you're
nowhere
still.
near the same
It's not
thing.
the same thing, but
Well,
it's
got
still.
two arms,
But
yeah,
what
you
I
can't
would
rob,
say,
innit?
you know why I don't see this as too much of a problem? Because I feel like gal used to rob man back in the day without
They're
even
still
drugging
doing it
them.
now.
Exactly.
Yeah, I
Without
had a
drugging
friend-
them,
I had a friend that.
Why do you think
robbed
Kano?
a few
Why do you
guys.
think Kano fucking made P's and Q's? Yo, don't go out the ends without a whip, fam. Stay on your P's and Q's, because these gals will set you up, rob you.
I had a friend that.
Some
That used to do
some
that?
females.
Yeah, she used to be like,
A
she met some
holy
guy and he
pedophile.
was
Wait,
like,
shh.
and he was like, wait, you're on it? And she was like, yeah, you're on it, yeah. And he was like, yeah. And she was like, all right, meet you in the park. And she had a whole heap of guys and they robbed him and they jacked him.
You see them things?
It's
But
like
that's
a
like
long
that's
time
like
ago.
honey trap though. I didn't like that. After I watched that
This is a long
program or
way
that
to-
film or the documentary, whatever.
I was with them,
Oh,
man.
I
They're
think
still.
I saw that.
What? So it was one of your man. So you done
Not
that?
one of my man.
Who's going to
In
meet
jail. They
any
was in my
woman
jail.
or
Oh, they
gang
was in your
any
jail.
jail?
I was gonna
yeah.
say.
But I
Don't
think
try
it's
that,
just 'cause
fam.
guys
Yo,
get
Wait, no
excited
two
and
conversations
she
at the
was-
same time, you know.
Did you hear what she just said though?
What?
Yeah,
that?
because
About the girl told him to come to the park and all that.
yeah,
and he
because
went.
he
But that
thought,
happened with the honey trap.
yeah,
So they done the
I'm
same thing.
getting
Like the
something.
guy was on the girl, linked her, blah blah blah. And bruv, the guys they went. She thought that they were just gonna rob him, and bro, they killed him, fam. In the
Yeah, I
park.
saw that.
Stabbed
I
him
saw
up,
that.
fam.
That was horrible.
Yeah.
Bro,
Them
I
man
don't, that's
that
why I
were
don't
in my
like
jail
situations
still.
like that, fam. Like
I think that's
setting up
illegal.
man, regardless whether you're drugging them or not. As I said, man, gal do this without drugging man.
I
So
don't believe in
Yeah, but
setting
you
up
couldn't get me
people
to the
though.
park though.
It's too much drama. As
it's too
well.
much, but it don't even matter.
it's
No, he
not nice.
ended up running away because he must have jumped off the bus and he's clocked like, raw. This is a
Yeah,
it's a
he
mad
did.
situation. So
Yeah.
he's tried to bust out. He's not in his ends. He's come off a bus. That's why
He
you
went
know,
on the bus.
bro. This you see me. This was I
You need to
never
watch
left.
it still.
You see, back in the day,
I saw
I
that.
never left Wood Green, fam. Every guy had to link me in Wood Green. I stayed in one area, bro. That was it. And what am
I
I
used to
leaving my
work in
ends to
Wood
go
Green.
link gal for? Huh?
I used to work in Wood Green.
Oh,
back
so
in
what
the
part?
days. Do you know there's a clothes shop on the high street?
I know all of them. Which
J
shop?
Norman. It's not there now.
Jay Norman. Yeah, I know Jay Norman.
I used
I
to
thought
work
you looked
in
familiar.
there.
How
Oh,
long
there you
ago
go.
was that?
He might have been my secret admirer.
I used to work.
Flowers.
I used to work. I used to work in next still.
Someone
Yeah.
dropped me flowers. It
Oh,
could
him?
be him.
Yeah, it
I
might have
don't
been
know.
me
He lives
still.
in Wood Green.
Probably was me
What
still,
was
you
that?
know.
Oh,
Nah,
this
joking.
was like time
This
ago.
guy.
Time ago.
Yeah, I got
Like,
dead.
It was,
I must
yeah,
have
it was
been-
me still.
mate, this could be. This ages ago.
Yeah, this was years ago. This
I'm
was like
not making that up.
2008. No, I'm joking.
What kind of secret
I
stuff
tell
was
you
going
what,
on
that-
over here?
Nothing.
Bruh.
Well, it come like it was Marlon that sent the flowers, you know.
Was it?
But yeah, I used to work in.
I used to
Wood
work
Green.
in Next.
And my oh yeah.
Mm.
Oh yeah. No, I know where that is. That's towards. Okay.
Yeah, I drove the 29 still.
Did you? Oh my god, the bus that you could jump on for free.
What
oh,
you used
yeah.
to jump on for free?
Well, yeah, the one that was bendy and you could
Yeah.
just yeah. I mean, not that I do that.
Sound like you did that still.
Sound like you're jumping on it for free, you know.
You know.
I hear
it's
that
nice
still.
that they
It
give
happens, you know.
I'm never gonna lie. Obviously, we're gonna have to wrap up this episode because we do have a session after, and everyone was late, but it's cool. We do apologize to the people out there that it's a short episode, but you know it was fun having you. You have to come back and we have to chop it up properly.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm down.
You get me? Because it'll be fun. But yeah, we're wrapping. Don't worry, bro. We're wrapping up right now. You hear me? Well, they're outside.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Yeah, so we got to wrap up. But obviously, hashtag DMD podcast. What we're gonna, we have to do the bangers because we still got 2 minutes. We can. Yeah. So the cameras, we can wrap that. But obviously, give out your social medias quickly. Like do your socials.
Okay, so guys, if you want to follow me, you can follow me on Instagram.
Guys.
Only
Guys
guys,
or girls.
This-
Oh my goodness.
Bye, Yashana.
Okay, people, you can follow me on Instagram, which is ITALIANOTING Italiano Ting, and that's also the same for
Italian,
Snapchat.
no ting.
Okay,
That's
can
a
I
good
just
name.
explain that because people think that I named myself that.
Alright, go
so
on.
back in the days, I was doing a social media and I was like, what do I call myself? And my boy used to be calling me, oh, you're my little Italiano Ting, man, my little Italiano. So that's where it went. That's where it
And
came
then
from.
you said
your boy,
Italian
I
no
did-
ting.
Yeah,
Just your friend.
friend.
Okay, cool. Platonic
for
friend.
the
What, she can't have friends now?
Northwest
No, but she
people.
said my boy. She said my boy about
My
100
boy,
times.
as
my
in
boy,
my
yeah, that's how-
friend.
that's how we
Yeah,
talk, that's
like,
how
That's
young
how
my
women
girl doesn't mean
disguise
it's my
certain things,
girlfriend.
you know, bro. You need to get with the program.
No, I don't. But I don't. You know
Yeah,
what
but
it is.
sometimes I
No, but you
say
know
my
what it is,
girl
man.
and
I
I
don't
don't
actually
mean
care.
it.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't care if it's a boy or boyfriend
No,
or
I'm
what,
saying
fam.
in
Like,
general,
No, I mean,
you're
as
mad
in
man.
my-
What's wrong with him?
that big man.
But
I don't know
sometimes-
what happened still.
No. Sorry.
But sometimes I say my girl.
Yeah.
I don't mean it's my
Yeah,
girlfriend.
that's what I'm trying to
with my
explain to him.
girls
No, if you had a
or my
girlfriend, it's not a
boy.
problem. I'm just saying.
No, I'm just saying that. It's like
You're just being.
my
Yeah, you're being
girl,
extra,
You're
blah,
being
blah.
extra, innit?
Well, that's maybe how East Londoners talk. I don't know.
No, it's cool. Don't worry.
You're right, man. He's just.
Yeah, he's been
West
extra. He just don't know slang.
Okay, so
blood.
follow me at social media at Italiano Ting, ITALIANOTING. That's on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, and Facebook.
Sick.
Yeah.
Back. And obviously you can follow us, hashtag DMD podcast, dmdlive.co.uk for any questions, topics, dilemmas, all of that. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. You could catch us on Spotify, catch us on iTunes, SoundCloud, DMD podcast, everything across the board. Obviously YouTube, DMD TV, subscribe, like, all of that, share, let the people know. Boom, bam, bam. You see me? And obviously we've got a good special guest next week as well. So watch out.